Today we are going to do the part 2 of the estimation of the building with veranda. Last time we have completed up to the brickwork in the parapet portion, and today we are going to do the cement concrete excluding the reinforcement and shuttering, estimation for the centering and shuttering, and we are going to do the cement plaster. So without any delay, let's start this question. Now we are going to calculate this cement concrete excluding the reinforcement and shuttering. So firstly we will consider for the lintels in the main wall. That means this lintel is kept all over this main wall. So we have already calculated the total length of this main wall. So here, while doing this first class brickwork in cement mortar in superstructure, we have deducted this opening and we have deducted all these band lintel for the main wall. Now we are going to consider these band lintel for the main wall and veranda walls. So it means that this number, length, breadth and height is going to be same. So we can simply copy all these number, length, breadth and quantities. Similarly, we have already calculated these veranda walls. The number is 1, having the length of 12.6, width of 0.2 and height of 0.15. So all these number, length, breadth and height is same because we have deducted those portions, and now we are going to consider these portions. So please do watch the part 1 of this video, which is given in the description box below. So we are going to do this cement concrete for the chhajjas for the windows. It means that we have this window and this is our chhajja portion, and we can see that it is projecting outward, and we can see that this portion is this portion in our plan. It means that this total length will be 1.3 meter, which is given in our plan. So we have 6 number of the window having the chhajjas and its length is 1.3 meter. So number equals to 6 and length is 1.3 meter. And here this is our window portion, and we can see that this is projecting outward. So this projection is 45 centimeter. So this outward projection from this side to this side is 0.45 meter. So width is 0.45. So here we can see that this small height is 5 centimeter, but we don't have this height. Since this portion of lintel is 15 centimeter, we are going to assume that this height is of 9 centimeter. So since we have two different height, we always take the average of these two. That means the height will be 9 centimeter plus 5 centimeter by 2. That is equals to 7 centimeter or 0.07 meter. Now our next is our veranda front. Here we have this portion as our veranda front, and we have this as our veranda side, and we can see that here is our chhajja portion from this side up to this side. So this total length will be this outer to outer length plus this projection on these two sides. So we have this total outer to outer length 9.4 meter. In our section on PQ, we can see that this projection of veranda is also 45 centimeter. So this projection on these two sides is also 0.45. So in this 9.4 meter, we need to add this 0.45 on this side as well as on this side. So our total length will be 10.3 meter. So we have only one number of this veranda front having the length of 10.3 meter, and the width is 0.45 meter. So it means that we have considered this portion because this width is 0.45 meter. So we have considered this portion. And here also we have two different height. We assume this as 0.09 and this as 0.05. So since we have two different height, we need to take the average of these two. So the height will be 0.09 plus 0.05 by 2, that is 0.07 meter. So we have just now calculated the veranda front from this side up to this side as 10.3 meter, and we have considered the width of 0.45 meter. That means up to this portion we have considered it as veranda front. But now we need to calculate this portion, that is our veranda side. So here we need to calculate this portion as our veranda side wall, and this portion also. So here we can clearly see that this length will be 1.6 meter veranda opening plus this width is 0.2 meter. So our total length will be 1.8 meter, and we have these two number of these veranda sides, and this width is also 0.45. So number equals to 2 and the length will be 1.8, and this width is same as above, that is 0.45, and the height is also same. Now our next is our roofing slab. So we are going to put this roofing slab in all this portion, that is in our upper side of this veranda as well as this room. So we need to calculate the total length from this side up to this side and from this side up to this side. So this total outer to outer length is 9.4 meter that we have already calculated, and length equals to 9.4, whereas the breadth is from this side up to this side. So this width is 6 meter. So we can write the length equals to 9.4 meter and width is 6 meter. So we have only one number of roof slab having the length of 9.4 and the width is 6 meter. And here we can see that this is our roof slab and it has a height of 10 centimeter. So our height is 0.1, that is 10 centimeter. Here we can clearly see that this small portion is our beam section. And here also it is clearly written that this is our beam. So we have these beams of 2 number. So here we can see that below this slab portion we can see that these are the beams running from this side up to this side. So this beam has a bearing of 30 centimeter from this side as well as from this side. So this total length will be the length of this inner side of the room plus 0.3 meter bearing on both sides. So I can write this length equals to 3.6 plus 0.3 into 2. So we get 4.2 meter. And we have these 2 number of this beam. And here we can see that it has a width of 15 centimeter and height of 20 centimeter. So width is 0.15 and height is 0.2. Now we are going to calculate the estimation of the quantity for the centering and soldering. And I have already told you about the centering and soldering in detail in the previous video. You can see in the description box below. So it means that we need to provide this formwork for this lintel portion having the height of 0.15. So here we are going to provide the formwork on this side and on this side as well as in this side also. So it means that we need to calculate the total outer to outer length of this room. So we have this total outer to outer length 9.4 meter and this outer to outer width is 4.2 meter. And now we are going to calculate this total perimeter of this walls because we are going to do the formwork on the outer side of this room. So the total perimeter will be 9.4 plus 4.2 plus 9.4 plus 4.2. So we can easily write the length equals to 2 times of 9.4 plus 2 times of 4.2. That will be 27.2 meter. And we have one number of this main wall having the length of 27.2 and we have the height of lintel 0.15. Now we are going to consider the centering and soldering for the inside wall of the lintel. That means we are going to provide the lintel for this side of this room as well as all these 4 sides of this room. So we need to calculate the total inner to inner length of this room and we have to multiply by its height. So we have this total inside length of this room 4.5 meter and the length of this side of this room is 4 meter. So we can simply add 2 times of 4.5 plus 2 into 4 meter. So I can write first 2 into 4.5 meter room plus 2 into 4 meter, but we need to add the vertical length of this room, that is this side is also 3.6, this length is also 3.6 and this length is also 3.6. So we have these 4 number of this band lintel having the length of 3.6. So I can simply multiply 4 into 3.6. So we get 31.4 meter. So we have one number of this main wall having the length of 31.4. And here also we need to multiply by its height, that is 0.15. So now we are going to consider this lintel in this veranda front and veranda side as well as on this side. So firstly we need to calculate this total outer to outer length of this veranda. So this outer to outer length is 9.4 meter. But we have to add this side as well as this side. So this outer to outer length of this veranda side is 1.6 meter plus this width of this wall is also 0.2. That is, this total outer to outer length is 1.8 meter. But while providing the formwork, we need to provide the bearing of 0.3 by 2 on this side, that is 0.15 on this side as well as on that side. So this length is 1.8 plus 0.15, that will be 1.95. So I can write the length equals to 9.4 plus 2 into 1.95. So our length is 13.3 meter. And we have this height of the lintel 0.15 and we have only one number of this veranda outside. And our next is our veranda inside. So we are going to put the formwork on this inner side of this veranda from this side, and on this side as well as on this inner side of this veranda. So we need to calculate the inner to inner length of this veranda. So we have already calculated this outer to outer length, and we need to subtract the width of 0.2 on both sides. So our length will be 9.4 meter outer to outer dimension that we have already calculated, and minus 2 into 0.2, that is 9 meter from this side, and we need to add these side verandas, and we have the outer to outer dimension of this side veranda 1.8 meter, and we need to subtract this wall of 0.2 from one side only. So our inner to inner distance will be 1.6 meter, that is 1.8 minus 0.2. So we have 1.6 on two side and 9 meter on one side. So I can write the length equals to 9 meter plus sides are of 1.6 meter, and we have two number of this side wall, so we get 12.2 meter. So length is 12.2 and height is 0.15, and we have number equals to 1. Now we are going to consider this chhajja portion. So for this chhajja bottom, we need to add all these chhajja portions at its bottom. So this total length will be 1.3, that is the length of this chhajja, and we have 6 number of this window. So 1.3 into 6, and we have this outer to outer length of this veranda portion 10.3 that we have already calculated, and here we have to add this portion up to this portion, that is 1.6 plus 0.2, that is 1.8 meter on these two sides. So here also let's visualize it. We have this outer to outer length of this veranda 10.3 meter, and this side is 1.8 meter, and we need to add 1.8 two times because we have these two number of this side portions, and we have this portion 1.3, and we have 6 number of windows having the chhajja portion. So I can write the length equals to 6 times of 1.3 plus 10.3, that is front veranda, plus 2 times of 1.8, that is side verandas. So we get 21.7 meter. And we have one number of this chhajja bottom because we have considered all these as 1, and we are going to provide this formwork at the bottom. So this total width will be 45 centimeter, and we always put this formwork at its bottom. We don't provide the formwork at its top. So this width is 0.45 meter. So width is 0.45. Now we are going to consider this centering and shuttering for these edges of this chhajja. That means now we are going to provide the formwork in this small edges on this side and all this side of the window. So for this we have this total length of this window 1.3 meter, and we have 6 number of window, but here we have this total outer to outer edge of this veranda portion 2.25, that is 1.6 plus 0.2 plus 0.45, that is 2.25 from this side up to this side, and here also 2.25 from this side up to this side, whereas this outer to outer length is 10.3 meter that we have already calculated. So I can write the length equals to 10.3, that is front veranda, plus 2 into 2.25, so plus we have 6 number of windows having length of 1.3, so we get 22.6 meter. And here we are going to put this formwork, that is this woodwork on this side having the length of 0.05, in which 0.05 means this small projection, that is 5 centimeter. So height equals to 0.05, and we have this number 1. Now we are going to consider these edges of this window sides. That means just now we have provided the formwork on this side, on these sides, but we have not provided the formwork on this side of the window. So now we are going to provide this formwork on these sides of this window, and here we can clearly see that this small projection is of 0.45, and we have these sides 2 in number, that is 1 from this side and another from this side. So firstly we have this width of 0.45, so width equals to 0.45, and we have this height of this side is 0.09 and this side is 0.05, so the average height is 0.07, so height equals to 0.07, and we have this window 6 in number, but we have to provide the formwork on 2 sides of the window, that is one on this side and another on this side. So we are going to consider these both sides, that is this number will be 12, Now we are going to provide the formwork in the edges of this side's veranda. That means we are going to consider this portion, this small portion from this side and also from this side. So this projection length is 0.45 and we have this height of 0.09 and this height is 0.05. So the average will be 0.07. So I can write the number 2 having the width of 0.45 and the height is 0.07. Now our next is our roofing slab. So we are going to provide the roof slab on this side of this room, on this side of this room. So this length of this room is the inner to inner length of the room. That is, here we have 4.5 into 3.6. So I will consider it as a bigger room having the length of 4.5 and width is 3.6. And now our next is our smaller room having the length of 4 meter and width is 3.6. So length is 4 and width is 3.6. And we have to provide the roofing slab for the beams also. That is, here we have this small beam having the width of 0.15 and height of 0.2. So now we are going to provide woodwork on this side as well as on this side. We can't provide the formwork on this side because it is inside the wall. And here also we need to provide the formwork on this side of this beam and on this side. So we can clearly see that this number is 4. So number equals to 4 having the length of this side to this side is 3.6 meter. That is vertical dimension of this room. And we have this height of this beam 0.2 meter. That is given here in our section. So I will write the total sides of the beam are 4 having the length of 3.6 and excluding the bearing, and we have the height of this beam 0.2 meter. And our next step is to do this cement plastering in the plinth wall, and we are going to do this plastering 15 cm below the ground level, and we are going to include offset also. That means this is our ground level portion and this is 15 cm below our ground level, and we are going to do this plaster all over this surface which is 15 cm below the ground level. And here we can see that this portion is our offset of 0.05. There is an offset of 0.05 and we are going to do plaster on this offset also. But here in this veranda portion we don't do the plaster in this offset, so we will deduct this portion later. Okay, we have this total center to center distance from this side up to this side as 9.1 meter. Whereas our center line from this center up to this center is 5.75 meter. And this is our plinth level portion. That means our veranda portion will be the width of 0.3, whereas our main wall will be the width of 0.4 meter. So this is the top view of this level. That is, the main wall is of 0.4 meter and our veranda portion is of width of 0.3. And we have already calculated this center to center distance as 9.1 meter. And this center up to this center is 5.75 meter. But we require the total outer to outer dimension, and here also outer to outer dimension, because we are going to do the plaster in the outer surface. So our total outer to outer length is our center line 9.1 plus this half portion is 0.4 by 2 and this half portion is also 0.4 by 2. So we get this outer to outer length 9.5 meter, whereas our this portion is 0.4 by 2, whereas this portion is 0.3 by 2. So our total outer to outer length is 6.1 meter. So here also we can see that this outer to outer dimension is 9.5 meter, and we have this 9.5 meter on two sides, that is on this side as well as on this side. So number equals to 2, and we have this length 9.5 meter, the height of the plinth level 0.6 meter, that is this portion. And we have to consider that we are going to do the plaster 15 cm below the ground level, so plus 0.15, and we have to do the plaster in our offset also, that is our this small portion is of 0.05, so we will consider this offset in our height. Okay, so plus 0.05, so we get 0.8 meter height. So we have these two number of side, that is our this portion as well as our this side. So we are considering this outer to outermost surface. So this total length will be 6.1 meter that we have already calculated. So the length is 6.1 meter and we have this height 0.8 meter, same as above. we have to deduct this offset portion of the veranda because in this portion we don't do the plaster. So now we are going to do the plaster in our steps, and we have these treads 3 in number. That is, these portions are our tread and it has a length of 2.4 meter, which is given in our plan here. So the number of tread is 3 and it has a length of 2.4 meter, and we are going to do this plaster in this above surface. So in this length we need to multiply this width, and we have this width of 0.3 meter, that is 30 centimeter. So width is 0.3 meter, and now we are going to do this plaster in our side portion of the steps. That is, we are going to do the plaster in this surface as well as on this surface. So number equals to 2, and for its length we have this total width of this tread 0.3 meter, and this total tread at its bottom is 0.9 meter, that is 0.3 plus 0.3 plus 0.3 is 0.9. Since we have two different width, we need to take the average of these two. So our length is average of 0.3 and 0.9, that is 0.6 meter. And we have these risers of 0.15 meter height, so this total height will be 0.15 into 3, that is 0.45 meter. So I can write the height equals to 0.45, that is 0.15 into 3. And now we are going to deduct this offset of veranda. So for this we have to subtract this 9.5 meter portion from one side, and we need to subtract this portion also. So here we can see that this portion to this portion is 1.6 meter opening, plus this width is of 0.2 meter and this portion is 0.05. This offset is 0.05 because this wall is of width of 30 centimeter and this pillar is of width of 20 centimeter. This remaining portion will be 30 minus 20, that is 10 centimeter, and by 2, that is 5 centimeter on this side as well as on this side. So this offset is of 0.05 meter. So we will get this total portion as 1.85 meter. So here we can see that this portion to this portion is 1.85, and we are going to deduct this small portion. So we need to subtract this width of 0.05 meter. And we have this offset 1 in number, and we are going to deduct all these small offset on this side and on these sides and on this side. So we will calculate the total length of this offset. So this length will be 1.85 from this side, plus this length is 9.5 and this length is also 1.85. So our total length will be 9.5 plus 2 into 1.85, that will be 13.2 meter. And here we have this width of this offset 0.05. So we need to subtract this width of 0.05 and we need to deduct this portion. Now our next step is to calculate this 12 centimeter thick cement plaster on the walls, and we will do into two portions, that is our inside portion and our outside portion. So firstly we will do this inside portions of this room. So here we need to do the plaster in all these inside portion of this room and this room also. And while doing the plaster we need to subtract all these doors and windows because we don't do the plaster work in these doors and window portions, and we will reduce them later. While doing the plaster on this side we need to consider this inside portion length, that is our 4.5, and we need to consider its height, that is 3.6 meter. So we have the length of the room 4.5 meter and the height of this room is 3.6 meter. We have this 4.5 meter from this side as well as on this side. So we can write the number equals to 2 and its length is 4.5 meter. And we have its height 3.6 meter. And we have this vertical dimension of this room 3.6 meter. That is from this side to this side, and here also we need to consider the height of 3.6 meter, and we have to consider the number equals to 2 because we need to do the plaster on this side as well as on this side. So number equals to 2 and its length is 3.6 meter and height is also 3.6. Now we need to do the plaster in another room, that is in this room. So our length is from this side to this side, which is 4 meter, that is given in the plan, and height is also 3.6 meter. And we have this number 2, that is in this side as well as on this side. So number equals to 2 and the length is 4 meter, height is 3.6 meter. And we have this short side, that is from this side to this side, is 3.6 meter. We have this height 3.6 meter, and here also we need to consider these two sides, that is from this side as well as on this side. So number equals to 2, length is 3.6, height is also 3.6. And here we have one number of the shelf, and we need to do the plaster on all the four sides of the shelf. That is, our length of the shelf is 1.1 meter and its height is 1.5 meter, and we will do the plaster on all its four sides. The length equals to total perimeter, that will be 1.1 plus 1.5. So we get the length equals to 5.2 meter, and we need to do the plaster of the width of 0.2 meter, because here we can see it is 20 centimeter deep. So now we are going to do the plaster on this surface. So we need the length from this side to this side, that is our total outer to outer length, and we will deduct these doors and openings. So this height will be the height of this pillar. So we have the height of the pillar 2.7 meter, and the total outer to outer length of this wall is 9.4 meter, and we have this portion only one in number, having the length of 9.4, that is the outer to outer length, and height is 2.7 meter, that is the height of the pillar. Now our next is our room side above the opening. We are going to do the plaster on this surface, and we have this total outer to outer length 9.4 meter, but we need the inner to inner distance of this portion, and this length will be 9.4 minus this wall is of 0.2 meter. So this inner portion is 9.4 minus 2 into 0.2, that is 9 meter, and we have this height of 0.9 meter. So this height equals to 3.6 minus 2.7, that is 0.9 meter. So we have this opening 1 in number, and it has a length 9 meter and it has a height of 0.9 meter. And our next step is our veranda front opening. So here we have calculated the plaster on this portion. Now we are going to do the plaster on this inside portion of this veranda opening, and we are going to do this front portion, and this portion is 1 in number, and this length is also 9 meter, that is same as above process, and this height is also same, that is 0.9 meter. So I can write the number equals to 1, and the length is also same, that is this process, and height is also same. Now we are going to consider the veranda sides above the opening, that is this side portion as well as this side portion. So we need to calculate the length from this side to this side, and this length is already given in our plan, that is that portion is 1.6 meter. So number equals to 2, length is 1.6, height is 0.9, that is same as this. And here we need to do the plaster on our pillar portion. So here we need to do the plaster on this side, this side, this side and this side, that is all the four sides of this pillar. So this length is 0.2 and this height is 2.7 meter, and we need to multiply by 4 because we are going to do the plaster on all these four sides. So our number will be 5 pillar and into 4 side, that is 20, and we have the length equals to 0.2 and height is 2.7 meter. And now we are going to do this plaster on this top portion of our veranda opening, that is this total outer to outer length is 9.4 meter, and we need to subtract this pillar on these 5 sides. So we get this length, this length, this length and this length. So we have this front portion 1, and it has a length of outer to outer length 9.4 minus 5 times of 0.2, that is we have 5 number of pillar having the width of 0.2, so we get 8.4 meter, and this width is 0.2. And now we are going to do this plaster on these 2 sides, and we have this total inner to inner length of this pillar 1.6 meter, that is given in our plan. So this 1.6 means from this side to this side, and we don't need to subtract this pillar. So we have these 2 number of the side, so we can easily write the number equals to 2, length of 1.6 and it has a width of 0.2. Now our next step is to calculate the estimation of the plaster in the outside portion of this building, and here we have already considered the plaster on this portion. Now the remaining portion will be this side and this side. So entire back means from this portion up to this portion, and we have this total outer to outer length, that is 9.4 meter, and we have already said that this height of this room is 3.6 meter, and here we can see that we have a slab of 0.1 meter. So we are also going to consider the slab portion. So our total height will be 3.6 plus 0.1, that is 3.7 meter. So we have this entire back means only one number having the length of 9.4 meter, that is outer to outer length, and we are going to consider the slab portion. So our total height will be 3.6 meter height of this room plus 0.1 slab portion. So we got 3.7 meter. And now we need the sides of the room. That is, we are going to do the plaster on this surface, and this surface has a length of 4.2 meter. It means that the total outer to outer length from this side up to this side is 0.3 plus this portion is 3.6 and plus 0.3. So we get 4.2 meter. And we have these two number of sides for the room having the length of 4.2. And we have this side of this room 3.6 meter, and including this 0.1 RCC slab, the total height will be 3.7 meter. Now our next step is to calculate this veranda front portion. So here we are going to do the plaster on this outermost surface of this veranda opening, and this total outer to outer length is 9.4 meter that we have already calculated, and we have this height of 0.9 meter, that is 3.6 minus 2.7, and including this slab of 0.1 meter, we get our height of 1 meter. So this height is 1 meter. So we can write this veranda front equals to 1 in number, and we have this length 9.4, that is the outer to outer length, height equals to 0.9 meter, height plus 0.1, that is our RCC slab portion, and we get 1 meter. And next is our veranda side, and we have these sides 2 in number, that is this portion and this portion. We have this length of 1.8 meter, that is 1.6 plus 0.2 meter. So we get this portion 1.8 meter. And we have this height equals to 1 meter, that is same as this process. And next is our parapet outside. So we have this parapet all over this wall portion, and this length will be 9.4 meter, that is from this side to this side, and we have this 2 in number, that is one from this side and another from our back side. So we have this back and front portion of this parapet outside 2 in number having the length of 9.4, that is outer to outer length, and here we have this parapet from this side up to this side. So our total height of this parapet will be 60 centimeter plus this slab portion is 10 centimeter. So our height will be 70 centimeter. So we can write this height as 0.7. And next is our parapet side portion. That is, we are going to do this portion as well as this portion. So this portion will be our outer to outer dimension. So the total length of the side of the parapet will be from this side up to this side. So from this side to this side, we have the total length of 0.3 plus 3.6 plus 0.3 plus 1.6 plus 0.2, that is 6 meter. So we have these two number of these parapet sides having the length of 6 meter, and it has also height of 0.7 including the slab of 0.1. And now we are going to do the plaster in the inside of the parapet. That is, we are going to do plaster on these 4 surfaces. And here also, to calculate its length, we have already calculated this outer to outer length as 9.4 meter, and we need to deduct these two number of the wall having the width of 0.1 meter, here also 0.1 meter. So 9.4 minus 2 into 0.1 equals to 9.2 meter. So we can write that our front and back portion is 2 in number, and we have this length of the parapet equals to total outer to outer length 9.4 minus 2 times of the width of the parapet wall, that is 0.1. So length equals to 9.2, and this height of inside parapet portion is 60 centimeter, that is this portion. So we can write the height equals to 0.6 meter. Now we have these side portions, that is this portion and this portion. Here also we have this outer to outer length 6 meter, and we need to subtract the wall having the width of 0.1 on both sides, that is here also 0.1 and here also 0.1. So we get this inside length of the wall 6 meter minus 2 into 0.1, that is 5.8 meter. And it is also 2 in number, and it has also the height of 0.6 meter. And now we are going to consider the top, back and front portion. That is, this is our top view of our parapet, and we can do by long wall short wall method or by center line method. If we do by long wall short wall method, this portion is considered as our long wall, and we have these number 2. so we can write the number equals to 2. And we are going to do this plaster on our parapet in this topmost part. So this total length will be outer to outer length, that is equals to 9.4 meter. And here we need to consider its width, that is of 0.1 meter. So I can easily write the length equals to 9.4 and width of 0.1 meter. And now next is our top, back and side portion of the parapet, that is this portion and this side portion. So here we have already calculated the total outer to outer length as 6 meter. And here also we need to subtract this portion, that is 0.1 on this side and on this side, to get this length from this side up to this side only. So we get our length 5.8 meter. And here also we have the width of 0.1 meter. So number equals to 2 and the length is same as this, that is 5.8 meter. And its width is also 0.1 meter. Now while doing the plaster we have not considered the doors and windows, so we need to deduct those doors and windows. And we have number of doors 3 and it has a length of 1.2 meter, so number equals to 3. And it has a height of 2.1 meter, so height equals to 2.1. And lastly we need to deduct these windows. We have 8 number of windows, so number will be 8. And its length equals to 1.1 and height is 1.5. So 1.1 height equals to 1.5. And you can also see the video for the sal wood for frame and 35 mm Indian teak wood panel shutter, which is given in the description box below. And in this way we have completed the full estimation of the building in 2 parts. And if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe.